Hello, my name is Pickles and I am really fucking pissed off, as you can clearly see. And you may be wondering as to the reason why I am really fucking pissed off. Well, you see, I would like to discuss the blatant bullshit that is happening on YouTube towards members of the Speakonia community this year, as we have lost a few legendary members. These include Tom03, when her Tom03 again account got terminated in February, and recently ToiletPranker and Skewt is back in March. The latter two haven't been active on YouTube in several years, so that begs the question as to why their accounts were recently terminated. I know YouTube has been a shitpile for quite a while, but to just go off and terminate accounts that haven't been active in several years is just bullshit. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? The worst part about this is that with these accounts gone, the legacy that they left behind is presumed gone as well. Not so much the case with Tom03, as her content has been reuploaded across the board in several places, but the same cannot be said about ToiletPranker and Skewt is back, as it does not seem like their videos were saved, meaning that their legendary videos will now go into the pile of Barney Bunch and Speakonia content that is now forever lost media. If by some miracle that their videos have in fact survived, I highly recommend re-uploading them, so that way future generations can see them. But this only represents a much greater issue with what has been currently happening within the Speakonia community. Given YouTube's trigger-happy nature recently, the community could be at greater risk, especially members who have retired or have not been active in a long time. If I may offer a solution, I would recommend downloading their videos just in case something happens to them and finding a place to re-upload them, whether it be somewhere like Vidly or Dailymotion or Google Drive or wherever, just so we'll have a place to see the classics before the greedy cunts over at YouTube gets a hold of them. As for YouTube, the sudden streak of terminating classic community members needs to stop. Sure, a lot of content produced by the Barney Bunch and Speakonia community tends to be raunchy, offensive, crude, and inappropriate to a degree, but the videos in and of themselves are nothing more than just harmless entertainment. I'll have you know this community has to be full of the humblest people I have ever met. We just have a weird and surreal sense of humor, much akin to something like South Park. I swear to my father's ancient and sagging scrotum, if I find out that another classic and legendary Speakonia community member has had their channel terminated, I will barge into YouTube's headquarters and unleash so much of my swellness that you'll need more than a janitor to clean up the mess. Anyway, that is all I have for now. If you have the chance, find a way to preserve these classic Speakonia videos before YouTube brings down their shitty banner in another channel. Anyway, I am off to go let off some much needed steam by bullying with Barney's testicles. See you around my sexually stimulating studs, and YouTube can choke on my mastodonic 300-mile long cock, and you can bet your dildos that the experience will not be swell for them at all.